Thank you. Oh, sorry. Tui runga, tui rawa, tui waho, tui roto. Tui te retanga na karanga kawa, karanga pō. Ke te pai o ke te o maranga, whanahare mai te toke. Hui hui tai. E tu ake au i te tuatai ke mihi te mihi miro. Ka tina minga mano. Ko whiturangi tia, ko haere ruk te hura, ke wairua tanga ke rātou, ke wili te tāpuna tautau o te pō. Ke rātou, ka mate, o tēnei marama, o tēnei wiki, ia tau. Moi koutou e o ke te ranga maari o te atu e roka rawa. Ko te rā, moi oke o mai koutou, e o koutou kainga maha, kainga noho, kainga tuturu, o ka motu maha o Mitureni. A whio tātā hono, o ke mate ki kuku mate, a pei tātā hono ka koa ki ka hokora tia I mūrua. E mei hoki ke tere whare whakaruru hau mō tātou I tēnei wā. Tū mai, ina nahi, ka pūkaka, taha o tāwhine mata, I roka te anau whanua I o te wai panua me te kia Māui. Ke ngāware, ke tāwhine. Nā te mea, tāne mātu e wiro I a koutou, ki a koe, nō reira. O mai tō korowai manaki, korowai aroha, I roki tēnei huhunga mātou I tēnei wā. Tā mihi hoki, I ngā tihi maha o tēnei taki wā. Ai te mihi hoki, ke te reo manuhira kia, ke te reo ka pakahi o mani a toto, huri noa, I te tihi o hai angata, huri noa, I a kupu wai, huri noa, ki reu, pare ki tai, huri noa tātou katoa I tēnei wā. Tēnā koutou katoa. Kua mahui au ki te whakahiri tanga o tēnei huihuinga. Mo te timatatanga o tēnei rupu whakahaere ngā kaunihira hau e wangi o koutou o Central Otago District Council. Hane aku mihi o kia koutou he mangai mō ana whenua mō mātou nei marae o Poreki o Puketeraki o tākou me hoka nei hoki e mihi o kia koutou I tēnei wā. E koe te kuru mātua whakatau mai koutou me o koutou kaunihira kaitahoki mai kaunihira hau ki tō taha. Hoti rā, ana I te miro o mana whenua ki a koe I te kura mātua. Huri noa ki te taha o tēnei pai, kia koe, Martin, mihi nui kia koe mō tō haringa roa I roki tēnei kapa o te kaunihira taha. Nō reira, nō wai, nō whea, koutou, ānei, me mātou nei mihi, mihi mero kia koutou katoa kua whakaipiripiri ana I roki tēnei kaupapa nei. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. I ngā wai mua, he kore o pito pia, I ngā rai mua, kia ake nei moiotanga, ka tau mai e tahi rakatira no pukaraki no karatani. A ia tau, ka haere ia ana whanui, i roke te hikoi ki tai, e karatani huri noa Juta. Ki ngā manga he kai ki tira o tēnei takiwā, o te matahaere i tāna ingoa. No te hapu o kāti hurapa. Putira, e hirupiru koro tēnā, no reira. I just wanted to say before we finish off how what an honour it is, and your councillors, to be able to come as mana whenua in support of this event. It's the local body elections obviously have been finalised now. I think they're completely finalised throughout the motu, aren't they? Even April, I think, is settled. Yes. So a very big congratulations to all of you who serve your districts. Sometimes not so appreciated, but you do it for your communities. So that's a big thing that you stand on this kaupapa for us all. We as mana whenua, for us particularly based at Karatani, Pukaraki Marae, we look from the coast to Kiuta, and you might wonder, where are these people? But they are here amongst you. Kāna ane, ka tukurua, ki tira. Louise, tēnei whae e konei, tēnā kura, tōna kura tahi. And we think we have developed a good relationship, a growing relationship with Central Otago District Council. For the distance, although we're parted by distance, we actually very much, you are very much in our mind's eye at times, and the important work you do. We have now post-settlement, in terms of our Ngāi Tangitanga, our Ngāi Tahu tribal business. We have extended business interests through the island now, and I think we are in a position. We are in a position of what we call regionalisation in our context, developing our marae maha now in terms of economic development, looking for opportunities, as opposed to the central body being our lead for that. Our central body still is there, but the mantle has been given now to the property representatives who lift themselves up as well. Ko he koro iti, he koro mahana ki ka nore na tēnā koutou katoa.
Manu tiria, manu erohia, ki te poho o te raka, kato mai te ru, e tau e koia. Oia, koia, kotarani, ki maui, e hara, e te pitu, me te waru e tau e koia. Oia.
Oia, ki ngā puku o tēnei whare, tātou katoa kua whakapituri ana. Tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou tai.
Kia ora.
I acknowledge the mountain, Kopapua, the river, those who hold mana whenua status over this whenua. I also acknowledge those who come before us in these roles, both for the CODC and borough councils. They have shaped this place we call home, and the place where our people can thrive. Some of those people are no longer with us, and today we remember them. We now become a new team, a family, where we will make decisions in the best interests of our people and for all corners of the district. Thank you, Matapura, and others who have travelled far to be with us to celebrate this day. To the family of members who are here in support of us. Thank you also to the team at the District Council. We are so happy to be here with all of you today. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, katoa.
Ina rea ina mana e kuia ui nei, tēnei ati mihi mahana. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure today to officiate for the swearing in of the worship, the Mayor-elect. And with that in mind, I would invite Naima to come. Now, slight deviation from the program. So before we go through this process, I would now invite the ladies to come forward, please. Give me a hand because we have a kahukuru for you with Santa.
On behalf of myself, former Mayor Tim Cadogan, former Deputy Mayor Neil Gillespie, in recognition of all of the people you represent across this district, and in partnership with Mana Whenua, it is our honour to present you with this kahuhuruhuru, this kākahu. It's a symbol of your leadership and of your role as the Mayor of Central Otago. And it is given with love in the hope that it supports you and honours you as you guide our entire community. Whakatau mai nā Moana taku aroha Wana ki tā whentu Rere tō te kā rere pai Rere ronga rawa nā
Re tō te kapu re pai. Re rana rana.
Back to read out the declaration. Make this full.
I, Taima Ali, declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of Central Otago the powers, authorities, and duties vested in or imposed upon me as Mayor of the Central Otago District Council by the virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act.
And before Matt dashes away, can I just ask Matt and the children to come forward so we can don the chains of office on Her Worship the Mayor? Sure. Now, there is a story to these apparently, but I don't know them.
Don't drop it.
First man.
Yeah.
And I'll hand over to Her Worship the Mayor.
Thank you. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou. Thank you to mana whenua for your mihi whakatau and the warmth of your welcome. It is a privilege to gather here today as we begin a new triennium, a new chapter in the story of Central Otago. I want to acknowledge everyone who has put their trust in us, the people of this district who care deeply about the place we call home. Together, we turned around a trend of declining voter turnout. That is something to be proud of. It tells us that our community is paying attention, that the people want to be part of shaping our future. And the message from our community was clear. They expect progress. They want a council that looks forward, that works together, and that delivers. Our task now is to honour that mandate with purpose, transparency, and unity. As we begin in this triennium, I want to set the tone for how we will lead. We will strive for excellence in everything we do, not perfection, but excellence through integrity, curiosity, accountability, and respect. We will build a culture where ideas are tested, debate is robust, and decisions are made in the best interests of our people and our place. There will be challenges ahead: cost pressures, infrastructure demands, workforce constraints, and the ongoing balancing act between growth and affordability. But there are also enormous opportunities to strengthen our local economy, to invest in water resilience and housing, to protect our heritage, and to build thriving communities where people feel connected and proud to live as part of Central. We live in the best district in New Zealand, and with that comes a responsibility to care for it wisely and to plan for those who will follow us. Our job is not simply to manage today, but to make sure Central Otago remains a place of opportunity, belonging, and beauty for generations to come. On a personal note, I would like to give a shout out to my mum, Kay, who was going to be watching online, but has hopped in her car and driven from Oamaru, so thank you. And also to Jess and Taylor, who have driven from Kurau, and to Louise, Olivia, and Zoe, who have come down from Cromwell to join us. And I'd also like to say thanks to Matt, who's had to duck out to do some work, and also to the kids, to Miller and Senna, for the sacrifices that you make to support me to carry out this role. So let's begin this triennium as one council, one team, united by a shared vision and driven by a shared purpose. To serve with integrity, to champion openness, and to share the joy of what it means to be here in Central Otago. Ngā mihi nui, let's get to work side by side, and we're going to do that by swearing in all the councillors. I, Sarah Brown, declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interest of Central Otago, powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Central Otago District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, any other act. Councillor Duncan.
I should only declare that I will faithfully and impartially, in accordance to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of Central Otago the powers, authorities and the duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Central Otago District Council by virtue of the Local Governments Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act.
Councillor Laws.
Declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of Central Otago powers, authority, and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Central Otago District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act.
You hear, Cheryl? Councillor McLean.
I, Nathan McLean, declare that I will faithfully and impartially, according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of Central Otago the powers, authorities, and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Central Otago District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, the Act.
Councillor McPherson.
I, Martin McPherson, declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the Central Otago the powers, authorities, and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Central Otago District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act.
3 years, Marty. Another 3 years.
It's like a life sentence, but not quite.
I, Curtis Pennant, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of Central Otago the powers, authorities and duties vested in, imposed upon me as a member of the Central Otago District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other.
Councillor Patterson.
I, Tracy Patterson, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of Central Otago the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Central Otago District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 or any other act.
Councillor Sanders.
I, Charlie Sanders, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interest of Central Otago's powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Central Otago District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meeting Act 1987,
Councillor Scott.
Don't fall over now, bloody
Yep.
keeping him on his toes.
I, Bob Scott, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of Central Otago the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Central Otago District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 or any other act.
Now, one last thing to do before we pour some kai together, because I'm sure you'd all like to know who the Deputy Mayor is going to be. And I am very pleased to announce Councillor Tracy Patterson as the new Deputy Mayor. Tracy brings a wealth of experience to the role with a background in law, farming and business, and an outstanding record of community service. She understands both the practical realities of running a business and the deep connection people have to the land and to each other in this district. Tracy has been an effective and respected councillor, known for her sharp mind, steady judgment, and ability to find common ground. I look forward to working alongside her and all the other councillors.
In the meeting.
Oh, now I'd like to adjourn the meeting, please, so we can have some pie, and then we all need to come back and do some work.
Perhaps if we could get the photos.